Good morning. Hello everyone. Hello Mareth. Hello Africa. Mareth, are you in Africa as well? I actually don't know. I can't remember. Um, how is it going? I also saw user was here already. Oh, I think that that's strange. Some of my comments are gone now. Okay, well anyway, good morning. London time. Should I close the curtains? Let me see. That it's not so sunny, but I do think the sun is shining. If it's annoying, let me know, guys. Let me know. What a day yesterday again. Who traded yesterday? Anyone? Anyone took a trade? How did you guys do? Ghana. Hey, level up sensei. Ghana in the house. You know, I noticed there's quite a few in the beginning when I started streaming, I think I had more people from Ghana as well. So I love it to see Africa, more African people here from all over the continent. But Maret, are you also in Africa? I'm not sure. Level Up Sensei, I like that name. You guys always have such original names. I just always use my first name. So boring. But anyway, you're. I think I remember that. I don't think it was France, right? No, I think Mareth does sound a little bit French. But anyway, guys, um, let's have a look at the market. Let's have a check. Let's see what have we been doing so far. Now I'm still higher time frame bullish, to be honest. Even though we had a move to the downside, I still don't want to let go of bullish price action. Um, but looking at the 4 hour here, it's sort of like again wishy-washy in the sense of where we are around exactly 50% of the weekly range, right? So we could dig deeper into this wick, or we could go back up to the weekly high, and you know. So for me, the area is not really an area I really like so much in the sense of, oh, I like to trade it now in London. I think I like to wait a little bit longer to see if we take out these equal lows and dig deeper into this wick. And if it does go deeper, then maybe we'll go for here. But I'm sort of want to see if we start either rejecting here, and maybe, I think these are equal, right? Let me just double check. Yeah, so, well, not equal, but this one is lower than this one, so that is could still provide low resistance liquidity run to the downside. Let me just mark this, grade this wick, see what the gradients are telling us. So 50% is here. Let me see if we are disrespecting the 4 hour breaker. If I use this as okay, I can still see us go here and still be bullish, if that makes sense. Yeah, if we go lower and here, that will change the. Yeah, it's a little bit annoying, this area. I don't like this area so much because it makes it a little bit difficult. 50% of the weekly range. We already went here and we have a wick here, so yeah. France, yeah, okay, I got it right. Yeah. I'll do a poll with you guys, thinking what you guys think. Just want to have a look. Let's have a look. No, I don't know what I marked here. But... So yesterday was a beautiful 15-minute breaker retest. So we went low into the 15-minute breaker and boom, back up. Let me grade this here. Yeah, I really like. I mean, breaker. There's another breaker here. Asia created the low, respecting this here. So yeah, just gonna watch this area here. I just want to watch how we're going to behave during London. If we go lower, how we're going to behave in this area. That's for me. I want to see if we are respecting this and not go lower. Mark this. Oh, I want to grade this. Slab of it on it. Hey Nita, how are you doing? Good morning, good morning. Did you trade yesterday? Oh, I was so annoyed yesterday with pre-market prep that I was just interrupted during my, you know, the moments that I make my trades, and it was so annoying, and it just distracted me so much. I really had to reset myself. I lost two good trade opportunities because of it, and I really had to get my brain back into, okay, don't be, it was very annoying. I was very annoyed with it. I had, they should give me heads up that they're coming and that they are not going to, be on the property and need me. They needed me. And so I had to walk away during literally the most important part of the day for me. But yeah, shit happens, right? But anyway. So yesterday we went all the way lower. So that's sort of like, I'm wondering if we do want to go a little bit lower today. If we want to go into this wick here. Just going over some, like, what can we see? If I go a little bit higher, I'm going to go a little bit higher. I want to see the 4-hour on here as well. Look, we still have this, we have this beautiful trend line here. I just want to see what 0.5 is. Okay, so 0.5 would bring us to here. Okay, so yeah, I guess for now I would say, let me put it this way, very simplistic. I am bullish until, if we go lower than this level, then I have to readjust my analysis. So I'm bullish up to here. If we go lower in this wick, then I don't know, then I might not be so bullish anymore for the time being. Yeah, so I guess that is, because this matches with my 0.5 here. We have a volume imbalance here, which could be a draw. We are still respecting this here. So we could just dip below Asia low, right? I'm gonna do a poll with you guys. Did you? Yeah, I took a trade afterwards. Yeah, I did. But I needed to reset myself because I was literally, I missed two good trades, which I literally, my analysis, I knew what was going to, and I knew, and then I was hearing things, and they called me, so I couldn't take the trades, and those were actually the best trades. Nowadays, what I notice, I don't know if you guys notice the same in the market, the windows of opportunity for my trading is just, they're not as much as they used to be. Um, so, and at some point, price action goes back into high resistance and it just goes back and forth. So I noticed that really, it's either really just before the open, at the open, or maybe sometimes just after 10 o'clock. But after 11 o'clock nowadays, or even at lunch, um, it gets wishy-washy after a certain amount, but also then the whole PM session. Normally you would have like a nice opportunity again in PM session, but sort of like, yeah, it just doesn't really appeal to me. The opportunities are just less for my A plus setup, so to speak. And so the windows, that's why I got really irritated because I know um, there are just not as many opportunities for me that I normally have. So I don't know if you guys noticed it. It's more high resistance, more accumulation. The PM session was horrible again. It was just barcoding, right? Let's see. Um, where is the PM session? Oh yeah, well it was going up, but it was just oh here, yeah. This was it. We went up. This was the nice move again, but then after this, it was just like this one move again here, and then this smaller candles, and it was just going up, up, up. Still tradable, but not as easy and fun. But yeah, I mean, it was a beautiful trade. Did anyone take the long yesterday? So we have A, M, D. This is the perfect. So you create the liquidity here, back and forth, your manipulation, and then this is the real distribution, right? Well, let's try a slab of flip on this one, by the way. Let me see. I managed to catch some of the long, but at some point I just needed to do other things. So. Okay, let's see. Here. Well, look at that. 2.5 at 4 o'clock exactly. 0.5 is here. 4 is exactly here. Oh, it's actually I'm in the wrong day. You see that? This is an old one. It's the 8th of July. Sorry, my bad, guys. I need more coffee. I'm at the 8th of July. Where was yesterday? Am I confused? See, it just looks alike. It's not the same, but here we are. I was a little bit too far back. Sorry about that. I don't know what I was thinking. I was like, wow, it's so familiar. Let me just see what this one gives. I like this one better. Let's get rid of that one. Okay, I like this. What time is it? 8:02:22. Did you guys manage? Did you trade, Nita? Did you take a trade? So I'm sitting a bit weird because I've got my cat behind me, so I'm sitting sort of on the edge of my seat. There's no way. There is no. I have no saying in this. She looked at me. She said, "No, I'm not going to move, my friend. You better suck it up, Buttercup." Okay, I will. What was I wanted to do? I wanted to do something. Yeah, Nita. I mean, yeah, yesterday New York session. Yes, yes, yes. I'm talking about the New York session. I wanted to do something, but I lost my train of thought. Oh, I remember now. Sorry. I wanted to mark my. I just do that all the time. It's just my routine. It just helps me a lot, just to see for what happens in this macro. Did we create any imbalances? Yes, we did. Okay, let's have a look. Yeah, I think I'm more bullish than bearish, but I'm still keeping this wick in mind here, the 0.5. Which means just just going a little bit below Asia low, then maybe going back up. So what I want to do right now is just to wait a little bit, see if we can get there. And if we get there, I just want to see what happens. It might be a nice long from here, or if it starts failing, then I might take a short. But at this moment, I feel like I want to wait a little bit because we also have a wick here. We're sort of like digging into it and not really. So I just want to, if it really wants to go higher, is this sort of like form of resistance? So I'm just going to watch these blue lines and this 50% level. I have no idea what I marked here. Sometimes I mark, hey Priya, how are you doing? Oh, you took a short yesterday? Yeah, I think you could do very well yesterday with a long and a short, right? Yeah, the short was awesome. Ugh, I hated that I missed it, to be honest. I was very upset about it. I don't mind being missing a trade, but not when I am really, it's just that they know they should normally call in advance and let me know. Because I work and I always tell them, let me know, give me a heads up. I cannot always walk away. But then again, I still walk away because they, security, they needed to have my security thing, change the batteries, check it, and blah, blah, blah. And because we had the break in, remember? So, anyway, it is what it is. Oh yeah, I was going to do a poll. I'm all over the place today. I don't know. What time is it? 2:12. Okay. Let's do a poll up to London Open. So that is up to 3 o'clock. Do we expect anything? Do we expect accumulation or do we expect a move already before London Open or not? So PA before 03 Eastern, London Open. Are we going to accumulate? I feel like I'm writing it wrong. Bullish or bearish? So if you already have your London session trade maybe defined, what do you think the move before? Oh, I've got space again. Thank you. I think she's like, oh my God, you're telling on me. Now I have to move. Yes, I love you, sweetie. But sometimes accumulate bullish, bearish. There we go, guys. Let's see what you guys think. Hey, hello. Hello. Accumulation, most of you so far. Accumulation. Manipulation. I'm higher time frame still bullish, I would say, but we could just go a little bit lower before higher again. But I would say for the day, I tend to be more bullish than bearish. If it's just, you always have to be okay to be wrong. But I think we still need a move to the upside before really going lower, I think. But we're still in higher time frame consolidation, definitely, so it's quite annoying. We're just not getting out of it for some reason. Let me just do this. So, how many people are here? 19. So I spoke about a collaboration a while back. We're still in the process of getting things up and running, but we're getting closer now, and I'm really excited to do so because I don't know if you guys have heard about Alpha Futures, another one that has been a lot of YouTubers or influencers have been shilling their codes and stuff like that, but they're also not going down the drain. I don't think they have any liquidity left. And I find it really important to only work together. You never know in advance, obviously. Anything can happen at some point. But for me, it's very important to really work with a company that I feel like I can trust. And the thing is that I know they've been building very solidly. They don't do any fancy, like it suits me as how I am as a trader. I don't show expensive watches. I don't show a lavish lifestyle. I would rather be foundational, be very rule based, and work on those things. So, and I believe with this company that they have been doing a similar way, like building structure, foundations, and solidness, and also being monitored by a very their payment structure. So I also believe I would say their accounting is done by a very renowned company that everyone knows. So I believe their solvency is very solid, and that's for me one of the most important things. So yeah, so there will be some announcements and some changes for me coming, and I'm actually very excited about it. I'm very excited about it. So I'm gonna keep you guys posted, and I think also business-wise, it's good to have. I mean, like I said, I like the sense of community for myself as what we are doing here, which is actually the most important thing that I think what this YouTube channel brings for me, and I believe also the reactions that I get from you guys that you enjoy the personal side of our chat and things like that, and that we're keeping it sort of like the way it is. But I think it's good for me also to have a business attachment where I feel comfortable with and which really suits me. And it's also where my journey started, right? I mean, I shared the story a couple of times, so it's like full circle, and I'm very excited actually about it. So yeah, more on that in the coming weeks, days, I would say, maybe let's say weeks. But yeah, I'm very excited, guys. I think that change is also what I need for the foundation of my channel. To also give it the structure that I wanted to give, because I'm looking for something. Like I said, I don't want to. I'm not looking for excessive growth, but I'm looking for quality and really something that suits the message that I want to spread as traders. So I don't want to see. I don't care if you make $3,000 a day. I'm more, interested how is your risk management? How is are you working on your psychology? Are we rule based? What are we work? I mean, it's things that I need to work on continuously. Um, you know, the money will follow, but it's not. Yeah, there's so much work to do before you get to that point, right? Before you get to the stage that you are able to get the money, and that's more important to me. The stage that we're all in it together. We're battling. So yeah, and so we want something that provides quality and trust. It needs to be trustworthy, right? You can trust it. It won't go down. I don't know. Are there any other prop firms that are going down lately? I know that. How is Topstep doing, by the way, nowadays? Anyone using Topstep? A lot of people were complaining about them. I know Alpha Futures is going down. They didn't pay their trade of eight agreement anymore, so then you know what's coming then. They would cancel all trade of eight users contracts. Um, any else? Do you guys know? I think we should do an update on the prop firms. By the way, I think it's good to keep each other informed. Um, what's going? If there's anything bad, and I do have a tab in the Discord, by the way. But I have not really used it, to be honest. But maybe we should, so people are aware and they don't buy. Maybe it's already known, sort of, and then people might buy eval and then they get screwed over because you can't build a buffer, or you get. I think it's ridiculous that people are being sent to live just before their payout, and then all their buffer has been taken away. I don't know which company. I think that was Lucid. Was that Lucid? Lucid was doing that. What I read a couple of times. I just don't, I'm just reading a lot of things again lately, and it scares me. You guys know that I've been trading with Funded Next mainly, but I don't trade. I don't build any capital. I don't build large buffers for that reason only, because you just don't know. You don't know how long is there. Is it? But I think Funded Next is pretty solid so far that I've been working with them, but we'll see. They're not the company I'm going to work with, by the way. But I still use them. Yes, that's my only one. I only use one, and another one coming, obviously, which I will trade live. Hey, Mr. Chaos, how are you doing? How's Mr. Prisco trading room going, by the way? Friday, I noticed that I joined you and I saw you were in, but I was still doing the pre-market prep. And the moment I got in, you were already gone. And then the market, we had that weird candle, and you said I'm done, and I was like, yeah, I'm also gonna get weekend, gonna get some friends over. Um, but any progress on your room? Let me see. It's 2:23 now. So we're hanging around that 50% weekly range. So that's always, you want to wait until we sort of like get clear direction again. It's already Thursday, guys. So tomorrow I won't be. Guillermo, what do you mean? We have many. We had CPI yesterday, PPI yesterday, and the day before CPI. And then there were a couple of news scandals, or let's call it wicks, large manipulation moves. I can't. I don't know when they were outside the news, but yesterday was PPI. Like I said, you see that PPI wasn't as it didn't bring the nice move that CPI did. CPI was really nice, but PPI, I never liked PPI as much as CPI for some reason. Mether, are you in, by the way? Guillermo, are you talking PM, AM, Eastern? What are you talking? See, this area is just for me. It's indecisive. It's just for me. Like, yeah, I don't feel like I want to engage in this at all. Hanging around here and look at the 1 hour structure. Um, it doesn't interest me a lot. Ooh, how ES looks ugly. Oh my god. Ooh, it's literally 1 hour barcoding. A lot of wicks on the 4 hour as well. Damn. I mean, it looks bullish. I would say bullish, but it's 7:08. Yeah, but sorry, but we're on Eastern. How would I know what you're talking about? It's 7:08 when Eastern is 2:26. Be more specific. What do you? I don't understand. Just because it's a candle up, but there's. I don't think we have any news in London. Do we have? Oh, that's good to check, by the way. But let's see. GBP. You should always check your news, by the way. And if you trade London, you should have your GBP, your Forex factory set to GBP, Euro, and US dollar and high and medium impact news. You always want to check. There is, I do see GBP has some GDP at 2 a.m., so that could be give it some spike, but I don't find that those moves in London are that volatile. But yeah, you should always be aware of news if you're trading the moment you start. But yeah, so I normally check it every day, but I did not. So thank you for letting me know, Guillermo. But I mean, it's not really something. We go low, we go higher. So we're back. We're back where we started. So it doesn't give any displacement. When I want to see a news candle, I want to see displacement away from levels, and then maybe a retest of something to enter and to trade maybe the continuation. Right? That's the ideal setup for me. But if I mark this area and I see we go back and forth in the range and we are just midnight is here, well, we are going lower, but let's see if we are really going to take this out and go into this wick here. But look at this candle here, this doji. We're back at 50%. I never like it when I always say it. Oh guys, we're around 50%. Let's just wait. Let's just wait. And a doji candle at 229. London, London. I met her. Oh, I was so annoyed yesterday. Yeah, I missed my. I said it. I want the trade to the downside, the short opening range gap. It was so clean, and then I got called away. And then I was called away, and then I was like, I was looking, and I was like, oh my god, it's setting up really beautifully for another short, the real trade. And then I was called away again, so I missed the two trades. So I was really like, oh my god. And I don't know if you were here before, and I said the windows of opportunity are just less nowadays. If you have a good trade, you take it and you run. You take your money and you stop and you run. But um, yeah, so I managed to get a trade, but I really needed to focus and get to reset because I was sort of like, oh my, it totally distracted me of my focus. And it was really hard to get back. Even though I saw it, I'm like, oh my god, and maybe they're going to call me again. So it was very annoying. Yeah. It's that time of day, it's just the time that I really am hyper focused. My large trades are on, well, you know how what I do. And I just couldn't get back into my focus straight away because I heard them and they could call me anytime again. And then they left at some point, but it wasn't as optimal. I think those two trades were the most optimal ones. But anyway, yeah, shit happens sometimes, right? Shit. Sometimes life gets in the way. Yeah, this is a low probability area anyway. Just the structure already tells you not much to do. Not much to do to wait until it shows us what it wants to do. I favor the downside, down to go up. But if I look at this, I can also see we can get continuation to the downside, but I prefer them. Let me see what you guys said. Accumulate 50%, bullish 17. Time to bring the cat in. No, well, Chaos, she already took my chair, but now she's gone. 33% bearish, 17 bullish. Most of you are accumulation. Yeah. Doji at 50. I mean, I'll do a new poll in 10 minutes. What do we think what London will bring? Because then we have some more information as well. You can just have a look at it. Is this going to hold or is this going to break? This is for me very low probability area, extremely low probability. Because if you trade order blocks, one could argue, yeah, the order blocks might hold. Then the question is which one are they going to use, right? But one could also argue, yeah, but we have a wick. Oh, do we have a gap here, by the way? Is this a little volume? Oh, we do have a volume imbalance. Yeah, I like this, the 4-hour wick to the downside a little bit. That's the only thing I really like. I don't know. I don't see why it wants to go here now. But then again, it could just spike back up into this volume imbalance. Possible. But I prefer the wick. Okay, let's see. 580. What are you doing, NQ? What are you doing? Are you going back to Asia low? Could be. Maybe we're going back to Asia low. I like that level though. Yeah. Maybe it's gonna be 591-ish. Maybe I should take a paper trade short. I actually like it, to be honest. Let's first see if we're gonna break 644. So 0.38. I really like. I think Asia low is going to be targeted now. I do think we're going to go there. 588-ish, 589. I actually do like it. Oh, shit. I really like. I think I like Asia low as a target. 595. Let's go for it. 595. Yeah, I'm gonna paper trade this. I don't feel like trading anything. 235. Let's see. I'm in the wrong. I missed the trade a little bit. I missed it anyway. It's okay. I'm not. I'm not that interested anyway. But I think Asia low is in the quarter. Maybe we'll get there by London. How many trades do you do in a day? Well, on my account, I try to have only one or two per day per account. Paper trade, I paper trade a lot, by the way, especially when I start the day. But I try to have one good trade per account. But sometimes I take a little bit more, one or two. But I have more accounts. I don't copy trade. And let me say, I allow myself to take one per session. So if I do London and I see a good trade, but I must be honest, I hardly trade London on my accounts. Lately, I have not done a lot in my accounts on London. It's too slow for me, or I just let it. But I haven't done a lot in London. I most of the time I take my trades in pre-market or just after the open, or latest between 10 and 11, or I do trade lunch PM session. But I haven't done a lot in PM session either. But I do like lunch PM session as well. If I'm able to trade it, I would. But I've been busy then, or just I was done for the day. But London just hasn't been. I hate the slow. I would rather not. I would rather, and if I think it's a manipulation move, I wait for the distribution. So even though a manipulation move can be quite a large move, I let it go a lot of the time. Because I'm just waiting for the faster move, so to speak. So I hate these slow moves. But I am going to want to try to get more base hits with them though. Let's see, 238. See, that's why I didn't get in, because I think the best entry should have been here, and I just don't like the way how it's moving, and I don't want to be stopped out on such a small trade. Because if I would frame the trade, it would be like Asia low would be only about 50, 60 points, and that for me the risk is just not worth it to enter. I mean, I had to enter somewhere here, right? And I'm like, yeah, that's just not worth it to take that trade for such a. I don't want to. I call it a small trade in the sense of, for me, it's just not. It just doesn't bring me any value, more risk, and just more mental capacity, mental capital that I don't want to use right now. It feels a bit trappy to me, this area. Because we're still around this bloody 50%, and I just don't like the structure of this candle yet. It was more the 1 hour, by the way, that I don't like. Oh, let me see now. Oh, it's getting better now. Let's see. Still don't trust it. Yeah, you see, I'm happy that I did not get in. I really don't like it. So I just want to see if this one is really. Let's see a body closure below 650. Let's see on the 15 we can get a body closure below 650. Then I might be a body closure below this blue line. I have no idea what I marked here, but I do think I want a body closure below this level if I'm interested in it. Because I think this order block could still hold up. I don't like the area. So we only took, sorry guys, we only took out the low that was created in this macro. We took out the high created in the macro. That is a little bit seek and destroy-ish. So be careful. You want to see if we really, if we don't get any seek and destroy. So we need some speed away from the area. But look, we took out this high, and then now we took out this low. And go back into the range. So either we go with speed away from it, then I might get more interested. Let's see. Yeah, they do that a lot, right? They go almost and then they don't take it out. Yeah, I don't like this area too much. So I don't know if then on ES they created equal lows on the 1 hour, so they might move away from the area for this hour. It's 2:42, so we've got equal lows now. So I don't think we're going to take it out in this hour. Maybe after the the London Open. So I wouldn't expect any lows to be taken out the coming 20 minutes, 15 minutes. I do like it for the London Open though. Okay, let's see. Well, they created equal low for a reason, so they're going to come back for it, yeah. But not in this hour. The candle needs to close first, and then we might take the low. Okay, let's see. I like a short now. Let's see how high up it wants to go. Okay, I'll take a base hit to that Asia low because it created equal, but let's hope it wants to do it in the next. I think we might get some continuation there. I'm looking at this. 1 hour. How is ESMQ looking? How are you looking? Are you pretty? Are you pretty? Still feels a bit trappy though, but I'm gonna take a paper trade. I'm just not sure about that order block that there's there, the 1 hour. Don't trust it so much. Don't know if I'm. Um, this is equal, right? Just make sure. Did it take it out or not? It's below here. 611. 611. Yes, they're equal. They're beautifully equal. I still will trade ES, but I wouldn't. I would wait for after the next in the next hour and let this candle close, and then get in the manipulation move of the next hourly candle. So 20%. Oh, do I have black screen? Oh, okay. Oh, it was a black screen for a while. Two. I really like this level because of the equal lows that ES has formed. But I just want to know how high are you going to go back up. I want to position myself. Let me. I need to open up this. I'm not going to open up my accounts yet. Don't want to trade yet. From paper trade doesn't mean my paper trades are not serious, but it's just I just sometimes feel I want to paper trade first. Warm up. It's like when I play golf. I go to the practice, take some swings, putt a little bit. It's like that. Oh, suspension block. Oh, yeah. Oh, you were asking propulsion block yesterday, Matt. I was confusing it with the suspension block. Yeah. Yeah. This is a beautiful suspension here. Into it, boom, lower breaker. Okay, let's see. I think I'll start positioning. If we get a little spike to the upside, I think I want to position myself a little bit to the lower side. Mm, yeah, I'll go for Asia low, 1050. Mm, 51. So now we're gonna go up first. Oops. Um, yeah, so they're burning some kind of, it's a sugarcane season. And there are some sugarcane fields back. And then when they're burning sugarcane, it's a very, I hate the smell. It's very sweetish, but it's not nice. And it's sort of like always in, um, sometimes I have to sneeze. It's from the, it's when they are burning it. It's just, irritating my, my nose. It's a very it's not like, I love the smell of a braai barbecue. It's just, I love it. I like that smell, even though I don't eat meat myself anymore, but I love the smell of it. But this is a really, I don't know, it's I don't want to say it's chemical, but it's sort of like, I don't know if anyone knows the smell of sugarcane burning. I don't know how, what the process exactly is, but it is, yeah, it's just, I don't know. I think it's chemical. I think they use some chemicals or something with it. So I don't think it's natural. Um, but thank you, Mr. Chaos. Yeah, I'm not entering because I don't know if we're going to spike up a little bit higher. If we are a little bit before 3 o'clock, a little bit higher, I might enter. Otherwise, I'll just wait or miss it. It's okay. But I do think we're going to go for Asia low on both ES because of ES. I'm just want to wait how the candle is going to finish the hourly. I hope it spikes up and then maybe when the market opens, I don't know, maybe it just goes straight down without manipulation, but I prefer to try to get in when 3 o'clock opens. But we'll see if it gives me any opportunity. I'm just wondering if they want to take it now or maybe later at 4 o'clock. It feels like, you know, if it's seek and destroy, guys, it's going to be horrible because in how look, we took out this high here, 217, 237. 20 minutes later, we took out a high and a low that was created. It's sort of like something I don't really like. We didn't move away from it, but we'll see. I'll be wrong. But just wondering if we're going to get a seek and destroy day today. We haven't had a seek and destroy day for a week, 1.5, 2 weeks. I have to go back in my journal. You know, leaving three points, creating equal low. Now it's a very easy analysis that I'm doing, but it might not do it as well. Then suspension. I would say it wants to go down, but just a little bit. I just don't like everything is just telling me like I've got some alarm. Like I keep on saying it's 50. We keep on hanging around this. I'm just seeing little things that I algorithmically don't like. But technically, I think okay, breaker, suspension block. We went into it. There is no other way you want to go lower, right? Into that 4-hour wick. But remember, we still have this little imbalance here as well on the 15 minutes. Here, there's one little one. So we could retest this order block as well. So it's sort of like, I don't know. I don't trust you. I don't trust you. So tomorrow, guys, there won't be a stream because I need to bring my car to the dealer or to the, yeah, for a service. It's out of town. And when I say out of town, it's out of town. I go far away. It's not really that far, but it's sort of like we don't, I live in a very, very small village. So if I have to do things, it usually costs a whole morning and part of the afternoon because I have to drive 1.5 hours or 1 hour, between 1 hour, let's say 1 hour up, 1 hour down. And then um, I have to bring it at 7 a.m. in the morning, and then if I'm lucky, they're done before the afternoon. But they, you know, they have a shuttle service that can bring me to a mall and can do some shopping. So, so I don't know when I'll be back for pre-market prep most likely, but oh, it's almost 3 o'clock. Let's have a look. I think it's going to go lower, but I don't know if I want to trade it. Well, okay, I'm still going to try paper trading to see if I can get it right without being stopped out. Let me give that a go. And if I'm wrong, it's good because then I know that I have to listen to I'm going to trade it to the short side, but I'm just saying already in advance, I just don't feel comfortable with it fully. I could have the right analysis, but I also think I can be totally wrong. So I'm just saying, but because I think if I'm going to give in to my feelings, I want to trade the short, but I'm not going to do it on any of my accounts because I'm not 100% sure. I don't trust the market too. So I'm just going to paper trade it, and if I'm right, I'm right. If I'm not, I'm happy that I paper traded it. So because of ES creating that equal low, I think we are going to Asia low after 3 o'clock. So I'm going to trade MNQ. I'm just going to paper trade on NQ. And I'm going to trade it to the downside because of ES. Now the thing is, then I'm actually also, I need ES and NQ to stay in tune. But look already here on the 1 hour. This looks bullish. This one looks bearish. That's already another warning sign. Are they both on the 1 hour? Yeah, both on the 1 hour. You see that? Another warning sign. Bullish. doji, and just now it looked bearish. But I'm going to try to trade it to the downside, but just paper trading, guys. Only a paper trade, because I'm not sure, but I just want to see if I can manage to get in. If there's a manipulate, I want to try to get in. 3 o'clock opens. I want to get in between the open and the manipulation move. And then I'm expecting it to go lower. But if I get stopped out, I'm wrong. I want a very small stop loss. I'm going to market order in. And then set my stop loss very quickly, and my TP will become later on, because stop loss is more important than TP. See, and already I'm like, are you really gonna go through these? Okay, 3 o'clock opened. It's already running, yeah. 70 points. Okay, I'm gonna market order in now, because I don't think we're gonna get that. This was the manipulation here, I think. TP is gonna be here. I think this is I'm gonna put it up here. I don't think we're gonna get any more upside. It's gonna run. Oh, I've got to sneeze again. No, I think Asia low is going to be taken now. Let's see. Oh, my nose is running. Unless it's seek and destroy, then it will pop back up and go for these. And then I got my Intel with the paper trade, and I'm really happy. I need to get it. See, what I would like to happen more is that it would go a little bit higher and then go lower. But because, let me show you what I was looking at here. Did we go for 50%? I don't even think we went for 50%. So I sort of want yeah, you see, this is not, so here we just didn't take out 50%. So I wouldn't be surprised if it goes back up and leaves it maybe for the next macro. But let's see if it's seek and destroy or not. But it could, see, it's giving, I don't know what I marked here, guys, but I tend to be able to mark the areas where we either stop or we where we can stall. And it's doing exactly that. Now, it doesn't mean it has to reverse, but it is an area that I marked it a while back. I don't know. But I know they're valid because they're all calculated, and like it's stopping there now. And I wanted to see it go through it. Let's see, it's 3 past 3. It needs to go through it now. Otherwise, it's going to go back here. And then I think we have seek and destroy. Hey, but that's valuable information as well, right? Then we were, hey, no, you cannot do that. if we know it's seek and destroy, we are. Yeah, I know I have to sneeze, but it's not coming. I'm sort of like, come on, go, go, go. It's sort of like when you feel it, you want to sneeze and it doesn't. It's not. You can't. You feel like half an hour afterwards. It's at the back of your like. Oh, come, it's annoying. I can sneeze any time, but it just now is giving me a running nose. Hey, Mither, maybe you gave me a cold. You want to see the cat? Okay. Okay. You want it. You want to go on stream? Come on, Gigi. Say hello. Say meow. Say meow. Say meow meow. Hello. I am Gigi. And I'm a little bit spoiled. Yes, say hello. Say hello. Hello. Okay. Queen Dolly is she has her own home. She has her own room somewhere. She has a lounge area downstairs, and she is um, let's say taking care of that. Okay, let's see. We still have 5 more minutes to go in the macro. If it doesn't run, we've got a lot of intel that we might have a seek and destroy day. We'll see. Oh, Gigi! Did ES actually take it, right? Oh no, still, yeah, still did not. Oh, did actually, yes. But on ES, it created an equal low with another low here. Yeah, it took out that low. Okay, yeah. Okay, I got you. Yeah, you see, it took out that equal low of these two, but we still have another low here, and it's not taking out that one. So it's now creating maybe another low. Let's see if it wants to run or not. Maybe it still wants to run, though. We still have a few more minutes. But I just don't like this, that they left this here. But if you calculate like this, they took it out. Oh, it did not take Asia low. I see. My bad. I was just looking at the equal low. Sorry. Yeah, I didn't take Asia low. Yeah, my bad. I was just looking at the equal low. Um, so it just took out the lows, but not taking Asia low. And same here. It just took out these minor sell side, right? Hey, hey, hey. What are you doing? You want me to what are you doing? Hey. Man, this market lately it's just been it's just something else. I'm just getting better at I'm sort of like always now, sort of not um I'm always trying to think like, okay, like it's not normal. How are they going to manipulate us? But sort of like paranoid. I don't want to use the word paranoid, but I'm always like, and when there's a nice clean move, it sort of surprises me a little bit after so many manipulations and how they, like I'm already, oh, it's seek and destroy, but maybe it's not, right? But I'm just sort of like thinking about the bad side of what could happen. And maybe it's a good thing, but maybe it's just, I don't know. It's 10 past 3 now. Let's see if it wants to start running. Sometimes it starts running after the macro. Ha 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 ha. What did I mark here? I can't remember. It's an older chart that I was looking at. If you're in a trade and it's not going, it's so annoying, right? You're like, come on, go, start running, go, go, go. And that's what I like about New York when we open. It's you know very quickly if you're wrong or right. You know, it goes very fast, and also to your stop loss if you're not correct. So you get your. I think it should still run to the downside, though, don't you guys think? It's just taking more time. Let me go to the 9 minutes. Okay, it looks like we are. I love the 9 minute. Give me a lot of clarity sometimes. See, we've got equal lows here as well. Okay, let's see if it wants to start running now. It's 3:12. Hmm. What do we have here? I don't know. Still don't trust it at all. I think we might come back. I'm not removing my stop loss. It's either or. So yeah, we hit the end dog here. ES taking Asia low and NQ is not there yet. Yeah. I wonder if NQ is going to take it out in this run. Okay, ES took it. We hit it right? Yeah. Also if you look at the weekly, the percentages of the weekly, we're at 20% and 50%, 50 and 60. It's so different. It's a totally different structure. I still like, I mean, if we go lower, I would actually even like this level here. Because that is at 50% level of the week. Let me start running this. Once we start taking it, it's gonna run to maybe here. Yeah, I'll leave it here because I really think we should go all the way here. Spike back up and go lower. I think I'm just going to be interested in that 592 level. That's it for London. Yeah, this is it. Just interested in this. But I think at some point we will get here. I wouldn't be surprised if we do start running. But maybe we can get a nice reaction at Asia low when it takes it, and then maybe continuation, maybe for the 4 o'clock macro. I might be interested in that. Just want to see how it reacts there. I think I like that. Let's see. I think we can get a nice reaction here. Maybe go up because we still have some. I think we need to go back again here and then maybe lower. Let's see. Yeah, this is it's very slow. Crazy, huh? For London. I'm so happy I'm not in a real but you know, I learn a lot from these trades because it tells you I'm already, you know, aware of let me put it this way. I'm happy that I'm not in a trade because it's not doing what I even though it's going in my direction and there's no monetary value, I still want to see what is price doing and um, does this give me a proper risk reward without being stopped out? But like I said, I'm not comfortable because of a few things. But then again, I'm happy that I am not in a real trade because you know you guys know when it's very slow, I don't want to be in it in my accounts or whatever. So I'm still happy that I chose not to take a real trade, but only paper traded. But the value of a paper trade is so much more for me sometimes because I really focus on what is price doing. Um, is the entry the correct entry, or should I have maybe waited maybe for the next macro? So I'm still wondering, but I still think it's going to take Asia low, and then when I get a nice reaction here, and it might do some more stuff to the upside, and then go lower, because I'm really interested in this 50% level. I could also choose just to wait to see if it gets there, and then maybe see what price does there. But I actually do want to maybe trade if I get a good reaction here. Maybe it cleans up its shit here and then go lower, and then we have maybe some speed at the 4 o'clock macro. I would rather trade that than maybe on my account. I'm going to open my accounts for maybe 4 o'clock. I'm not saying I'm going to trade it, but I'm happy I'm not in this. But I'm happy that I'm looking at the market. Don't get me. I love it. I love tape reading. I love to do this. This is when I say I don't like this slow market, but I do like tape reading. Um, I actually love it. I can do it all day. I think that makes you a nerd, right? Okay, what defines a nerd? Someone who wants to tape read all day. I guess so. Okay. Um, I also like thinking like if ES, for example, didn't take came close to Asia and didn't take it, will NQ show the same behavior, so it comes close to that and then also makes that move to the upside back again, right? So sort of like mimics each other. I wonder how trustworthy that is. So that okay, here we don't go any lower for now, but AES did the same a while back, right? And then it went lower, so that might give us. Let's see at 330 what 330 gives us. Almost at 330. Um, so I guess if you traded ES, then trading up to the that was the better trade, obviously. I think. Um, did anyone take the short to on ES? Let me open up my account. Oh, hold on. I need to take that, guys. Oh no, I don't. Oh, no. Okay. Hmm. The better trade was ES on this indefinitely for now. The I did trade nothing so far. Yeah. But ES did take. You see, it created those equals, took it out, and now it's sort of like going back. I wonder if I'm wrong with my analysis on this 50% of the week though. Let me double check again. Yeah, I still think we're gonna go lower here until here. Um, yeah, I definitely think that's in the cards. I think I also want to trade it because the longer it takes, the faster the move will become. So yeah, I think ES also has some room to the downside. Yeah, it's okay. like this. Reaction back up and then next trade back up to here. So up here, up, down. Okay, it would be nice if it doesn't go higher and then it goes from here back up and then another trade back to here, which would give me a better trade. I would like that. Okay. Let's see if we are this. We're gonna leave this now, one for now. I would like that scenario. We go here, then so we leave all. We're just creating liquidity to take. Yeah, I think I might take a micro on my account to the downside. Just see. This is take it up to here. Okay. It would be nice to get a firm reaction here back to the upside, take out all this again, and then go lower again, maybe later in pre-market. Let's see how strong the move to the downside is going to be. What time is it? 3:25. 3:25. But I am expecting a very good reaction here, so I wouldn't take I'll take everything off here. I'm gonna put it one lower. So I'm wondering if it wants to do it with the macro, the 315 macro, or is the 315 macro going to go to the upside? I don't know. We'll see. We will see. I'm going to bring this to break even now. I don't want it to come up anymore. It can come up here, but if it goes higher again, I don't want to be in anymore. I'll get in again. I'll get in a new. If we get a firm reaction here to the upside, I want to go here and then maybe back up, and then another short. That's what I want to do. But this will be a lot larger trade than. I don't know if it will. It will be in the next hour. Let's see. I could totally be wrong. Okay, come on. I want to see some speed now. 328. Come on, baby. Just go here, and I want to see what you're going to do here. There we go. Come on. The candle is just not doing anything at the moment. It's just sitting still. See that? Is something wrong with my, or is the market really not moving? Or is it trading view? The market is not moving. Okay, oh, there we go. I'm like, oh my God, is something wrong? Or is it just is that slow that the market literally stops moving? It's so slow. My God. Hallelujah. Oh boy. We don't have any news, normal news, right, today. We had PPI yesterday. There's no US news, or am I? Okay, we got the orange folder, the Philly. Okay, yeah, the Philly. Oh, that is interesting. Oh, Trump is speaking at 9 o'clock tonight. There's a 10-year bond auction in on GBP, so that could be maybe that. Why is this? I don't know. We'll see. Okay, I'm going to be neutral when we hit this. I want to see how high if we go back up, how big the spike to the upside is going to. And then I'm interested still in this part of the wick, maybe in the next macro. I want to see if we get a good reaction here to the upside. If it runs without me further down, I'm out. But then I don't have any position left. But I really want to see. I really want to see a strong reaction at that Asia low level today. I'd really like to see that. And then maybe even take out this here. We'll see. And then I might take a good short to that into this wick. But oh, did it tag it? Okay, I'm out. You see what happened here? It's very spiky, and I like that. I'm out. I'm getting out now because it did not. I took one micro on the way down, by the way. But you see, I wanted to see a strong reaction here. I really wanted to see go higher again, go back up. If not, if it goes to 50% level, it goes without me. But if I see it go back up, I might re-enter here for a short. Also on my account then. Yeah, I like to see that. I really like to see it go back up. I'm not going to trade it. I'm going to watch it because I'm not 100% sure. But I think we're gonna get a strong reaction from here, back all the way back up. Start this here. Yeah, I would love to see it go all the way back up here. That would be my, and then another short. I'm almost inclined to take I'm just not 100% sure with the time. Oh, Mr. Khan, we have inbred again here. Get the hell out of my. I think there's we've got that horrible, that troll is coming in again. Who thinks he knows what he's talking about. Hey, Tamir, how are you doing? Oh, hold on. Uh, hold on. Explain the entry confirmation. You mean for the short? Or the short was actually based on ES. ES formed equal lows here and didn't take it out. I think we're going to get a strong reaction back to the upside here. I think we are not going lower from here. Maybe a little bit below Asia, but I think it's going to come back. I think it left too many algorithmic signatures but I like the lower side. But if I'm wrong, it goes without me. But I'm wanting to that I got out of this area here, which is Asia low. But I think I just want to reassess here what it wants to do. If it goes to my 50% level already, then it runs without me. But if we go back up again, then I want to take another short to the 4 hour 50% of the wick. I like this area here. But I am not sure if it wants to continue now. I'm wondering if it wants to use the next macro, which is in about 10 minutes, to go up first, then go lower. So that's what I'm looking for. I want to see the reaction here because I think we could spike back all the way up from here. Mm. Let's see. Yeah, it's very. I mean, I really don't like the market right now. Um, okay, I want to see how if we're gonna go higher again. Most people will go short and they're gonna be. Oh, I think they're gonna. They got their faces being, it's gonna rug pull them. I don't trust this area one bit. Just be careful here. P41. So slow. Okay, come on, go up. I want you to go up. Go back up. Pa pa pam 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 pam. So this 15-minute candle is going to close in 1 minute, 2 minutes. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see. We might get a similar action as here, so back and forth. So that means I could get my trade to the upside, but the question is when will it continue to the downside? Yeah, I think it'll make the move up after 45. Just accumulation, most likely. Retail think it's going to be, everybody's going to think it's going to continue to the lower side, but I just don't think it's going to do it. It's going to get a spike there. Man, this is so horrible. I feel like I'm wasting my time again. I still like to tape read, but when it gets too slow, there's also not much to tape read, right? Everything is just too slow. Why did you not get any reaction there? You ever saw a rhino and a lion fight? Just imagine the lion should not have any chance. I hate, it's nature, but it's you're sometimes surprised which animal will win, right, or can win from each other. But yeah, I mean, nature. My friend, where I'm going to live, she just sent me a message. She had a leopard. She was walking her dog, and she was like, it was night. Well, they have like they. She was not really walking her dog because we don't do that at night in the bush, but she was just outside her home. The street was there because she was taking out the rubbish, and she was like, and then there was a leopard literally on the street. She just texted me. She said, I had a leopard really, really close. Yeah. She thought it was a cheetah, but it was a leopard. Yeah. Okay, let's see if we can get the spike up. I have no idea what a hammer. There's all the retail things. I have no idea what a hammer candle is anymore. The whole market is already telling us it's not a favorable market at the moment. And you want to be very careful in the market. It's not really nice. I mean, you can tell how it's moving. I don't think it's a nice trading environment. Okay, let's see. I want to see a move up, but um, I don't think we're gonna get it. It's hanging in no man's land for me. Well, what's the next this macro, and then we'll call it the day. Let's also look at the news next week. So today we still have a news driver. Do we have anything tomorrow? Tomorrow's already Friday, guy. I can't believe how fast the week goes. Oh, tomorrow is preliminary. Well, but remember also Trump speaks at 9 o'clock, so they might hold the market down as well a little bit. It's 9 o'clock Eastern. Hmm. Sunday. Oh, it's GPY bank holiday. Okay. Nothing on Monday. Nothing on Tuesday. Nothing on Wednesday. Do you have a whole week of no news next week? Are you kidding me? USD news. Unemployment claims 8:30. Okay, Thursday. Only Thursday. Okay. Okay. Which week are we in next week? Is it the third week of the month or the? Do we have a large? We have a longer month this coming month, right? Why are you not showing my calendar? Oh, here we go. Okay, it's the last. The okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 20, 27. Um, is it until 29th? I was, oh my God, really? That's so weird. Oh, until the 29th. Are you kidding me? You're right. Wow. Yeah. We have nothing. Well, there is CB consumer confidence on 28th, but it's orange, and then FOMC. So I would say that Tuesday is not going to be very favorable anyway, right? Yeah, you're right. Until the 29th. Wow. It's sort of odd because this week is one of the most of the time my best weeks are the third week, but because we have a longer month, I would say I don't consider this week a very, even though we had news, PPI is always very disappointing a little bit. CPI, I just like CPI wasn't bad at all actually. Um, yeah, I'm just confused a little bit by, um, well, we'll see. I'm still bullish higher time frame. Um, so let's see what today brings then. Oh, we're in the macro. It's not even. I just on the 50 minutes see a doji. I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm starting to get a little bit bored with this. I can tell. So after this macro, I'm just gonna stop watching this because it's too slow. I like tape reading, but even with tape reading, it has to move a little bit faster at some point. Um, but look, ES actually made a nice. It did expand, but it just expands very slowly, right? So in hindsight, it looks very easy. If you, oh, look at this, nice, easy to trade. But I mean, if you are in 3 o'clock entry, it was a very small window. I mean, if you trade open manipulation, it was this where you want to get in, then trade. Well, I would have traded only to Asia, but it went lower, and it is disrespecting this OB. It does want lower apparently, so it doesn't want to spike up at all. So it looks a little bit weak. It looks slow and weak. And let's see if it wants to go to that 50%. I trade CPI, yes. Well, I don't trade the news candle. I mean, if you trade the news candle by itself, you're sort of gambling. But because even though your direction can be right, you can get a wick back up first and then the move, or it goes halfway and then it. So you want to let it calm down a little bit, and then you can trade the direction. But you want to be careful with the news candle itself. But FOMC I do trade. I love FOMC. FOMC is always a 2-stage, 3-stage delivery. So, but you don't trade at 2 o'clock. You know, you wait after FOMC. But it's the same with the other news candles. I do try to sort of like have a bias and see what is happening. But the start of the candle, I never, even though I'm allowed to, it's just gambling, and it's just you're gonna set yourself up for losses if you do that. It's much better to wait a little bit, and then the best move will always come afterwards. There's still a lot of room for trading, but trading CPI itself, the candle, maybe not, but I do trade just after the news or a little bit later on, yes. But I try to avoid the candles, the news candle themselves. But I use the candles. The candles have a lot of information for later, for the rest of the day. No, Richard, you didn't miss any. It's horrible. It's so slow. It is horrible price action. I mean, you don't want to trade. I mean, you really want to trade this slow movement. This is just horrible. Yeah, I mean, I guess I'm a little bit more picky with my trades. I just want to faster and the better moves. I mean, I call them better moves because they just move faster and they just give you more better risk reward in a faster time. I believe at Asia we could have gotten a nice reaction. So it was this is for me a very low probability trade because we easily could have gone higher. Look at all the imbalances they left behind. So it's too much risk for me. I would have only traded up to here. Like I said, I would have traded the short if it would have come back up and then take it to a little bit higher, but it's just not my cup of tea. Not my cup of tea. Yeah, the equal lows, Asia low, up to Asia low, I would have traded. I traded actually, paper traded up to Asia low. That's it. For me, this was not favorable, but I did take a trade up to Asia low. ES created equal low, so we traded the Asia low. We did take a trade, but we're out. I took my trade off from here. I wanted the 4 hour 50% of the wick, but I wanted to go back higher and then go lower. So we did trade up to Asia low, but that's it. I mean, it's horrible price action. People just look at the market differently. I just have the faster I just like I don't only look at the structure, but I also look how is the market moving, what are the probabilities that it's just doing. It's more to it than just that. Okay, guys, I'm gonna leave it. I'm just fed up with this market. I think it will go to 50% of the wick here. I think in New York we'll get a better, faster, and just a nicer environment to trade in. See if it gets there. I'll wait 10 more minutes. I want to see where we end at the macro. I think it will end up here, like I said. So Richard, it doesn't, for me, I framed the whole trade, but it doesn't mean I have to take it if I don't like it. I don't have to be in every trade. I'm very picky with my trade, so. I think it will go here. Let's see if it gets there within the macro. I think nowadays I only trade pre-market or New York. I really don't waste my time, and I don't want to say waste my time. London is just I don't like to enter trades too much in London. Um, I think it's something. I think it can change again though when price action gets a little bit better. Just because it moves from A to B doesn't mean you have to take it, right? If it doesn't suit your way of trading. Hey, yeah, Richard, doing great actually. I did miss the good trade yesterday because I was called away, so I was a little bit annoyed because, I'm very picky with my trade. So if I am not being able to take my trade in pre-market or when it moves and I'm distracted because security is here. So I missed my good trades yesterday. I did have some trades later on in the day. Um, but yeah, doing good. How about you? So why did you miss the trade? I know you're good at this. You don't mind the slowness. I know you are just looking at the structure and then you're fine. But there we go. Let's see. It hit seven. There we go. So it hit that 4 hour, 50% of the wick. So that's bagged and tagged without any. Now I think it's. Now I would not be so sure about further. If it does want to go lower, I guess, then we're really bearish then. But what did I say? I'm bullish up until, let me check, 4. I'm higher time frame still bullish. We're still retesting a 4 hour bullish breaker. So um until I really start failing, 450ish. Let's see. Normally I try behind my charts at 2 a.m. Woke up too late again. Couldn't fall asleep last night. It is what it is. Sometimes it is. It's also yesterday, like when I got distracted, and I really focus on that area, on that time, because it's my favorite time, and my setups are there, and it's the speed is there, and then right at that moment I want to sort of like get in. I hear them call my name and they need me, and they didn't announce themselves and they were on the property already. I'm like, oh, okay. I come back at the chart, and again, it's 10 o'clock. They call me again. So I'm so distracted then that I can't even focus. So, but then again, you have to accept it and move. You have to accept it now that you missed your trade. But it's always annoying. But you sort of like you get annoyed and you're like, oh shit. Um, yeah. So I really need to. I was doing a stream and I said, guys, I need to stop. I need to go get out of the. Need to reset my brain and then have a look at the see another trade. So, but yeah, life gets in the way sometimes, right? Yeah, and then you miss a trade or you see it or you're too late. You go to the bathroom. It can be also like that, right? I mean, I think we all had that moment as well that you just go to the bathroom and then we're oh shit, I'm too late now. Everything happened. It can be 1 minute, but you cannot sit behind the chart all the time. So, but yeah, all good. I hope you're doing well as well. I hope you guys still have nice weather to enjoy. It's almost August, so you still have a nice summer ahead, right? Long evenings, nice long light evenings, I should say. So Richard, are you overall bearish? Another warm week here. Yeah. Well, you can see I'm wearing. It's not that cold, but it's cold for me. It's 19 degrees now. It says sunny, but you can see it's not really that sunny. But Richard, I'm just curious. Are you overall bearish for the rest of the remaining of the week? Because it's Thursday today. Are you bearish for tomorrow as well? Are you bearish for today? Continuation of bearishness, or do you think we're gonna go back up? Or do you think we have continuation to the downside? Bearish for sure. Okay. If I look at the 1 hour, we have a wick on both sides now, on the low and the downside. I'm neutral now. I think. I think I'm higher time frame bullish. Still on the 4 hour. Let me see. Yeah, I'm still there. I'm higher time frame still bullish. But for today, well, I just have to look how low we going to go. If we're going to go, this wick is important to me now to see how we are reacting. If we go lower, then I think we could go for the weekly low here and then maybe even for this. But then that my whole bullish scenario is out of the window. But I'm using this one here. I'm going to watch this breaker block. This is important. We've been retesting it yesterday to the extremely beautiful retest. It was the low. I'm just wondering. Um, Look at the equal lows here as well, or equal high. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, in a few hours I'll have more data anyway. We'll see. Probably even lower than that. Previous day low. Yeah. So yeah, once we start going here, I agree. Once we start going, well, hold on. Once we start going lower than this area here, then we go from here, because then they are disrespecting the breaker as well. So this is an important area. I think this wick is very important for me here. I mean, once we start going low in this wick, I don't want to see that. So I really want to see rejection here. I don't want to be bearish today. I don't want to. Hey, but look here on the S&P. Also crucial now. I didn't see that before. We've got a nice little bullish fair value gap. Let's see if that holds or not. It's going through it. Will it inverse? And now the market is moving a little bit faster, but okay. This is a 4 hour wick, so remember you need the body closure. So because it's a 4 hour, it could wick go lower here and then spike back up and then not have a body closure on the 4 hours. So that means 6 o'clock. It's a 4 hour wick. Let's see if there's a 1 hour wick that gives us a little bit more faster information. Yeah, it's this hourly candle, but still 45 minutes to go before we know. Let's see if a 15-minute gives us information. That will give some insight. Yeah, I don't think this one will spike back up. Well, let's see this one. We still have 3 more minutes on this one. 412. I'm not in a bearish mood today. I don't want it to be bearish. I don't have an open mind for it today. I don't want it to be bearish. I'm going to be upset if it's bearish. Okay, I want to see if this 15-minute candle is going to close below that 50% wick. We've got 3 more minutes to go. Half a minute. I think yeah, it looks very weak, huh? There is no doubt about that. It's going straight through all my levels. There is no reaction whatsoever at any level that I am looking at. None. There's already 2 levels that I think, okay, we could have had a nice reaction there. Nothing. Just straight through it. Like a knife through hot butter. Like a knife, like, oh, talking about hot butter, I'm getting hungry. Okay, I want to see how we react at 4:55ish. Let's see. Where's 4:55? 4:14. Oh my god, are they here again? Oh, see, the owner, he comes by without even saying. It's so annoying that they always come by on the property without saying anything. They shouldn't be doing that, actually. When you rent your house, you should always tell the people, the tenants, that you're coming. They don't have to talk about that because it's very annoying. Okay, guys. I'm going to leave it at here. They're back again, so they could come up anytime again. So I'm distracted already anyway, but I'm not trading anyway. But yeah, it looks very bearish, but I'm still, I don't know. I'm keeping a neutral stance. We'll see later on in a few hours. Nothing else here. Okay, guys. I'll see you later. Tomorrow there's no London stream because I'll do my car thing. So I'll be back later on, obviously, but the morning I have to skip, unfortunately. Life gets in the way. And then hopefully next week everything will be, we'll have a good week, trading wise, obviously. And for those I don't see anymore, I want to wish you a very, very good weekend already in advance. for my pre-market preppers, I'll see you later on today and also tomorrow. But yeah, stay safe, and let's see what the remaining week is going to bring us. So I'll see you guys later. I think I'm going to do I need some exercise. I'm going to do a nice walk on the beach. So yeah, and then have a look at the markets, because it might be an interesting day though, to be honest. It might be an interesting day. So at least we moved away. We are away from the 50%, which is nice. We are below 70% now. So let's see. Okay, guys, I'll see you later. Wish you a pleasant day, and we will be back. Ciao, ciao, guys. I love you.